Hi, love. Real good here. Let's talk about loving kindness. The word love is so open to interpretation, I find it quite dangerous. And when discussing ideal orientation toward other people, I'd like to use the term loving kindness as opposed to love. The term love can often mean infatuation. It can include desire, agenda, wanting people to be a certain way for the sake of your ego. Loving kindness, by contrast, suggests within it sort of seeing of someone where they're at. Feels almost more about the kindness. The loving kindness suggests that it's not a fake, not a pretend kindness, but we actually are bringing the love into the kindness. The kindness seems to suggest the behaviors and the actions, while the loving part can suggest our disposition and the state that we are in. For me personally, loving kindness still strikes me as a sort of state of being where I feel an abundance of compassion. I feel very available to loving kindness. Fortunately, not only is it happening increasingly often for me, but I'm finding more access to it now intentionally through practices of gratitude, or if I know the person, even recalling fond memories of the person. For example, in a practice of eye gazing, I used to remain completely neutral, not wanting to inject any sort of energy at all, wanting to preserve the energetic sovereignty between our beings. And now I'm opening up and embracing more loving kindness and actively practicing gratitude and finding fondness for the person that I'm holding. I still leave my face relatively neutral so as to not overly inject, but I am allowing what feels like my heart to shine through as I'm finding the expansiveness in my chest, a feeling of openness and compassion and loving kindness. The word love itself is often used in relationships, in romantic relationships, where people can find themselves quite reactive, and where the relationships themselves can be of a breaking nature. Contrastingly, loving kindness suggests that we're ready to meet someone where they're at, to see them and hear them, and be kind and loving, to have compassion. To me, loving kindness is a sort of authentic sweetness. To me, loving kindness is suggestive of our personal state of being while interacting with other. It will certainly seem to correlate to kind, understanding behaviors, patience, and an inner peace despite whatever's going on for the person that we're interacting with. But loving kindness for me is mostly an inner experience that I feel in myself, a sort of abundance of compassion and love, ready to meet people wherever they're at. So I'm curious what you think. What does loving kindness mean to you? I'm wondering how it contrasts between love. You find the term love to be distracting? And I'd love to really focus on fleshing out loving kindness, get a handle on this, and get this deep into our practice, because I find this very valuable and another one of our keys to finding more sweetness and inner peace in ourselves and in our communities, in the realities where our goodness and work can actually really land and have an effect on each other and create the lives that we want to be living. So let me know in the comments your thoughts on loving kindness, what it means to you, and how you get yourself there. And if you're getting value out of this, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so you can stick around with us. I'll see y'all soon. It's been real good.